And game 3 coming up next.
All right, guys. So we've seen 2 games out of these players. In game 1, we saw Bio go for a roach baneling all-in, and it paid off in a big way. He killed off 38 workers or something absurd like that in the opening stage of the game and won. And in game 2, we saw Bio A-move into an army of tanks in a very bad position. Should have set up some flanks and all that good stuff.
A little careless.
And basically lost his whole army for nothing.
Right there, and yeah.
And it went the other way. So we're here in game 3. This is Bio's choice of map. It's MLG Metalopolis, but let's do some player intros. In the yellow, playing for Convergence Gaming, he is
Bio.
And in the red, at the 9 o'clock position, playing from England, we have
Lao.
So we'll have to see what happens in this game.
I'm always confused whether or not to put the W on the end of the Lao name. Lao or Lao?
I don't know. It's a good question to ask. Barracks first this game though, so no gas first opening. So we've already seen a divergence from what he's done. Maybe he's like, all right, I've done the Banshee play 2 games in a row. This game I'm not going to do it at all.
I think I'm sniffing a double racks here, buddy.
I mean, we'll
Did
see.
he 11? He didn't 11 it though. He's already
12.
at 14.
You know, he'd have to. He threw down the gas actually, so it's not going to be 2 racks. I think on this map, especially since it's cross only at this point, or not cross only on MLG rather, but it's no close by ground. So the best place to put your racks then is like right here, because no one scouts this direction. No one scouts close by ground anymore. So if you just put the 2 racks right here, they're super close to your opponent's base. And they're out of sight of the watchtowers. I actually saw a tournament where someone put one here, and it was actually inside of the central watchtower, and they didn't turn out too well. So we do see the bunker going down. This is just scare tactics. He actually doesn't have a Marine following this up. His Marine has rallied into his base. But Bio's going to be forced to pull some drones, and that cost him 25 minerals, which is less than it cost Bio to have those drones not mining.
Cancel and rebuild.
Yep.
The extractor there is going to further delay the
Second gas. Wasn't gas first, so probably not going for a big tech rush. He is going to be forced, though, to delay that reactor a little bit. There, it's finally going down. Because he wants to make that second Marine to kill off that extractor.
So a different build out of the Terran. And Bio looks like he's just doing the same sound macro style play here so far. If you were to surmise what will come out of the Terran base here with this sort of build, what do you think he would try after trying what he did in the previous game?
He's obvious, like he's throwing down the command center already, so he's gonna open reactor Hellions. He'll probably only get about 4 out, and then he's just gonna try and deny creep spread and take map control from Zerg for a while. Like I don't think it's gonna be something where, like obviously, if Bio decides to do another big roach push, he'll probably just win straight out there. But we have the barracks following up with the tech lab, so he'll probably make a couple Marauders depending on what he sees and feel pretty safe against roaches, getting stim immediately in a Marauder. So this is all real standard stuff out of Galaxy. He's put down the expansion, so there's some really kind of all-in versions of this build where you put down an additional 2 barracks and then go like 3 racks, Marauder, Hellion all in. But with the command center going down, I don't think we'll see that out of Lao.
Looks like the 2 Hellions are going to hit the front side of the base here. Very familiar situation with the Zerglings on, but they missed the trap that time.
Yeah, slipped right through.
And Hellions are in now. Great news for the Terran player. And Bio's going to have to hustle here to deal with these 2. Looks like they are going to be able to line up these Zerglings here. And there we go. So now the big threat on the drones. The Queens are going to have to chase these guys around the best they can. It looks like they're going to be able to target down 1 of the Hellions, leaving just 1 remaining to sort of scout and harass just a little bit here. But the big threat now over inside the Zerg base.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Once you have just 1 Hellion in the base, it's much harder to like snipe off drones. I mean, the ideal number is 4, because at 4 they actually one-shot drones. So he is roasting some more Zerglings though. 2 more did go down. Looks like he's fishing for, there it is, 3rd kill. But speed's up now, so it's over.
Are you sure, sir? Do it. Oh, he just needed one more shot to survive. Oh, more gas going down for the Zerg. Looks like the SCV transferred down to the expansion for the Terran. And wow, that's a lot of drones here. He looks like he droned up pretty hard, Bio did.
Yeah, he's at 44 drones to 28 SCVs. So again, I feel like Lau is maybe not making SCVs the whole time everything's going on. Maybe he's cutting some SCVs in his builds, or getting supply blocked, and that is hurting him.
What's going on right now? There we go. Finally loosening up. But he's already supply blocked
again. So,
all right.
that's what happens when you make a lot of units at once. You have to constantly build supply depots. So yeah, I feel like stuff like this is probably what's hurting him. But he's microing Hellions, and that's kind of why. So this is one of those APM things. And we'll just take a look out of curiosity at the APM of these players. So this is like nerfed Blizzard APM. Like, remember when APM was real APM? When real men will real win, and real women will real women, and real fuzzy creatures from Alpha Centauri.
I think you just like it better because it used to be a larger number.
Maybe, but like
if their adjustments turned into higher numbers now, I don't think you would complain about it at all, would you?
I don't know.
I like the idea that they nerf it down to like the meaningful actions. So maybe we, you know, instead of calling it APM, we call it
EAPM,
Mapium. Yeah.
Effective APM.
Yeah, meaningful actions per minute, not 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1.
I think to some extent though, I mean the constant 4-1 is
Force D, 4-1.
Well, yeah, 4SD is the good one for Zergs, but I kind of feel like you know, one of the things that's good about that is that sort of that action might be like meaningless in a larger sense, but it's a meaningful thing.
It is technically an action though.
It's meaningful when you're trying to macro. We see actually the same Roachbane all-in out of Bio this game. So yeah, this is really strong, but Galaxy is way better prepared for this. He didn't go quick 3 CC. He's got 2 bunkers down. He's got lots of roaches. Buffering with SCVs. I don't think he's going to hold it, but he got a lot closer.
Well, this one seems stronger here. It seems like there's slightly more roaches here this time. Maybe a couple more. Not sure, but these roaches are going to town on this bunker here. They're going to be able to drop that one. One more bunker remaining with only 1 unit inside. And it looks like it's only a matter of time here before a tap out from Lau.
Yeah, I mean, he went for a pretty fast 3rd CC again. Not quite as fast as the game before, but that's not paying out for him. You know, he's definitely going to lose this. He's got stim, but that's just too many roaches, I think. So Lau is probably going to fall here. Well, he might hold. It's possible.
So he's going to clean this up. Well, that is a lot of Marines, brother.
He lost the Marauder though, you know.
And now the Zergling's in. Forget about it.
Yeah, the Zerglings are in. There's a Banshee out. That'll clean up the roaches, but the Zerglings are in. He's going to lose basically all these SCVs. Zerg just target fires them down.
Yeah. There we go.
No, going for the reactors instead. That's a good choice too. Those are expensive. Oh, yeah, a long time ago. And yeah, he actually has just lost like every single SCV.
Looks like he's going to be able to clean this up, and that's what's keeping him in the game here. We'll see how things stabilize here in the next few minutes. Or
45 workers killed.
Nice big Zergling pop coming out from Bio here as well. And this may end up causing the GG if they hit all these mules.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. Like these are going to rush in, and those SCVs are not going to be able to stick around long. There's only one Banshee there to try and take this out. So a really strong all-in. 2 games in a row now. Not 2 games in a row, rather, but 2 of the games out of the 3.
The series.
And loud GGs. So Bio going on to round 2. Gonna have more ZVZs coming up.
All right, 1 less Terran in the tournament. That only leaves 1 Terran left, as well as 1 Protoss, and we haven't even really updated.